Here's my top 5 Punisher comic books. Starting with Born, collected in this volume 1 of the complete collection of Garth Ennis's Punisher run. Born is Frank in Vietnam, and it shows how Frank probably became the Punisher in Vietnam, not necessarily when his family got murdered. It is crazy violent. This whole Punisher run here is like fully rated R. I mean, it's the max label, it gets crazy. But wow, you're just gonna have to read it for yourself. Then we're going with Punisher Warzone. It's collected in this Punisher vs. the Marvel Universe trade. It's written by Greg Rucka. It shows the Avengers finally deciding to take down Frank because of just how many people he's murdering. They have to put a stop to it at some point, otherwise they're condoning it. But Frank outsmarts them. He's a badass against the Avengers, and that's what this is about. Then we're going with the Slavers arc. So this is collected in volume 2 of this complete collection of Garth Ennis's Punisher run. The Slavers is about Frank stopping a human trafficking ring. So you could imagine it gets very heavy. It's dark and very violent, but seeing Frank take down these terrible people can be very satisfying. And this one is a single issue collected in this Dark Reign, the List collection, but the Punisher issue is about Norman Osborn sending Wolverine's son, Daken, to kill the Punisher, and it is the most brutal fight I've seen in comics, up there with Guy Gardner versus Arkillo, if you're familiar, but it is brutal. Frank does die at the end of this. For now, you know how it goes in comics, but Daken versus Punisher is intense. Then we're going with The Cell, and this is collected in volume 3 or 4 of the Garth Ennis complete collection. The Cell is Frank getting put in prison to kill the people responsible for killing his family. It's intense and dark and satisfying. It gives Frank some needed closure.